What is going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in another day here on the Fish Channel. TK Aquariums here in the fish room right now. Just wanted to bring you a next day update on my tank, the 9-gallon Fluval Flex that I set up yesterday. So today I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown. From the looks of it though, a lot of the plants weren't doing too well, especially from the transport. A lot of these plants were something that I already had established inside this tank, so I just kind of disturbed them, establishing them, and I replanted them. So I am going to be expecting some new growth within the next week or two and whatnot. But just to give you guys a little show, yesterday it was very, very cloudy and murky. I'm actually going to turn up the light on this just to brighten it up. I do have a beta fish in there right now. It is my platinum beta. He's really, really beautiful. Love him. He's an awesome beta fish. Very personable as well, so I got to give him that. Right now he's back in the corner, but once I pull up to the tank, he's gonna be like so yeah, let me just show you guys real fast. And here we have it. This is gonna be the 9-gallon Fluval Flex that I have on my workbench here. This is gonna be something that I always keep here. A little leaf of the lemon bocapa floating around. But like I said, these plants aren't looking super, super awesome, but they are looking good enough to the point where I'm happy with the outcome. I know the potential that this is going to have, especially all the crypts in the back, how they're going to sprout. I love how I put the lemon bocapa in the back corner over here, so it's going to grow nice and tall. Water wisteria is going to be on, or excuse me, I love water wisteria to death. One of my personal favorite plants, but that is not what I have in there. That over here in this corner is going to be water sprite. Water sprite is going to be a lot more of a narrower leaf. I mean, they're both very fast growers. Water wisteria is going to be thicker than that. A lot of the times, water wisteria is going to be grown out of water, or otherwise known as immersed grown. And a lot of times, like my job location, or I know of a lot of other fish stores, they actually convert it into a submersible plant. So that way it's a lot easier to maintain as a hobbyist when we get it in our own home aquariums. So I respect any plant or fish place or anything like that that actually converts their immersed grown into a submersed plant. Kudos to you guys. That takes a little bit of time. Especially getting it from the right sources. You want to make sure that everything comes out perfect, especially when you bring it home. You don't want to waste all that money and have it wither and melt away. But right now, as you can see, I got everything over here. Excuse me. I got the dwarf sag up front, dwarf Sagittarius subulata, as they like to, the more proper name. The Cryptocorn Bettas I, and I believe that was the Uvichias in the middle, but it's growing pretty slow. It's gonna be that plant right here. I mean, it's a bulb. I have the bulb at least 2/3 of the way down in the substrate, so that the bulb can root down and still produce new leaves through the top. Not only that, but as you can see right over here, what's up, buddy? What's up? You want to come up? Alright. Let's see if you actually eat some food. I do have a little bit of mixture of flake. Very, very, very small pinch, but I just want him to kind of smell it in the water. Remember, never overfeed your beta fish. Their stomach is only as big as their eyeballs. When people throw so much food in there, it drives me mad. They can develop a lot of problems, like a swim bladder problem, where they'll constantly float up to the top and they can't regulate their own bladder. Well, yeah, he's picking at it right now. I guess he saw a piece float to the bottom. But he's in there right now. He's doing just fine. I've been testing the water quality with a master water test kit. I always like the liquid versions, but I do have strips as well. So in case, I got to do a quick test on the fly. Majority of the time, I'll probably use that test strips on my smaller beta tanks. But in this tank, everything's looking really good. I'm actually very happy with this outcome. Even though it's not what I had before, there's a lot more potential to come. Especially when I set up those bigger tanks. This tank is going to get rocked out for sure. I'm going to be throwing so many other plants in here. I'm going to be working on this bad boy like no tomorrow. But yeah, let's go over to the other beta tanks. I'll show you guys those ones that I have set up over there. Alright, so over here on this side of the room, as you can see, a little bit of the 75-gallon that's right here. I actually have on this rack over here a couple of other beta fish that I actually keep personally myself. In total, I have 5 that are sitting on this rack, and one inside of there. So I'm holding out on 6 bettas right now. These guys are, kind of temporary tanks, especially the smaller ones that you see right over here. Because this is a 3-gallon, I believe this is a 1-gallon, 1.5 gallon, and then a 3 and then a 3. So I want to get all these guys inside of 3-gallon tanks. That way they all have a little bit more room. I am constantly doing water changes on these tanks, but all my betta fish are looking great. I got a Dumbo ear betta in here, a Delta tail koi betta in here. I also have a crown tail in here. In this one, I also have a Dumbo betta. And then my last, but one of my favorites, it is a double tail blue mustard gas. Really awesome fish. Has these crazy electric blue colors that come off on him. One of my personal favorites. Why is he in the corner? Because I just want to make sure he's going to be calm in the, more of the darker area. I did space them out a little bit so the bettas aren't seeing each other and constantly, trying to nip or anything like that at the glass. It is good exercise for the betta fish to actually flare out their gills from time to time, but you don't want them constantly in agitation because it causes a lot of stress. But you know what? We're actually going to go get a closer look up at these guys right now as well. Alright, so my battery on my phone is almost dead, so the flashlight just went out. I was going to show you a closer up of the bettas with the lights, but like I said, battery died, so I had to do something extremely sketchy. I have this LED light up here, just barely on the edge, just so I can get at least a little bit of light to show you guys a couple of these bettas. I mean, inside of this one, his name's Cotton Candy. He's really awesome Dumbo-eared betta in here. Very hard to see him because he's in the curvature there. Now, and this one is also the Delta Tail Koi. Awesome electric blue. This one's going to have the Crown Tail. Love that guy as well. Let it focus. There we go. I know it's very difficult to see them, but you know what? When I pop open these lids just like this, and I lift up that lid, 100% guaranteed, he's going to be up at that top. He's going to be trying to look for food. See what I'm saying? They're pretty smart. Never think that any fish is stupid, dumb, doesn't need anything, just needs a little bit of water. Complete myth. All betta fish need at least a little bit of love and a little bit of something. Let me see if this guy... Yes, he is. Oh my goodness. You guys see that guy? I named this guy Cell because when, the light goes through him, he almost looks like a little cellular kind of thing. I don't know. Gorgeous betta, though. I love Dumbo ears. Dumbo ears, they always look like they're saying hello to you. No matter what, they always look like they're saying hello. And those things are long. And then last but not least, like I said before, my personal favorite, this is going to be the Double Tail Blue Mustard Gas. I'll even drop this light down. Oh, man, why didn't I do that? I'm going to have to go through these guys again because I just moved that light down even more. Where are you at, buddy? I need to show you off. Well, he's right back there. Probably doesn't really want to come out to play right now. Oh, no. I'm not going to stress him out too much. But yeah, look at the crown tail. Now he's trying to say hello. What's up, dog? How you doing? And you also got my other Cotton Candy. Because look at that. It looks just like cotton candy. But gotta do a water change on these tanks very soon. Going to. Don't call me crazy. I know this is sketchy. I know this is wild. No, this is not going to be here. I'm actually going to turn that lamp back off. But, yeah, these are the 5 single betta tanks that I have. These 2 in the middle, like I said, are going to get upgraded because it may not look that much smaller compared to the other 3 that are on the outsides until you actually physically, look at their thickness, their width. Because I have them all pulled to the front. But as you can see, the one in the back, how much farther it'll come out and how much, thicker it really is. So, just wanted to show you guys those tanks real fast, give you guys a little update, and also a little update on my little workbench. A couple products that I use. No, I am not sponsored by Seachem, nor Aquarium Co-op, nor API or Dustin's Fish Tank, even though I absolutely love all those companies. Those companies go such a long way. And I rescued a goldfish out of that tank. I will explain that in a future video when I actually get that goldfish in the pond. I'll show you everything that happened, alright? Thank you guys again for watching yet again another video of TK Aquariums. Don't forget, if you like what you see today in this video, like this video, alright? That lets me know that you guys are actually interested in what I'm doing. But with that also being said, don't forget to comment down below which betta fish was your favorite. I know it was a little difficult to see a lot of them, but let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite. And one of the other things I absolutely want to know, are you guys interested in seeing how I scape one of these? I would love to do a tutorial for you guys, but the only way I know that you guys would want to see it is if you comment down below you want to see the betta tank tutorial. I'll show you how to make one of those. It's very inexpensive, almost $30 or less. We'll actually put a limit on that video, 30 bucks or less, and we'll get fish, tank, substrate, plants, whatever it is, we'll throw it in there under 30 bucks. I will make sure that I get that down in there for you guys. I'll show you the sources that I go to actually purchase these items, and we'll make a little tutorial video for you guys. But let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so that way you guys are always notified on every time TK Aquariums throws up a video, alright? But with that also being said, hope you guys have a great night, and don't forget, scape!